Hi, welcome to Parent Alienation. It's Child Abuse Unfiltered. Thank you all for being here today and welcome to the new subscribers. I thank you and welcome you, each one of you. Thanks for joining me. Today I want to do a little bit of a discussion about giving up. I've heard a few people out there being ready to just give up the fight, the struggle, the pain, the hurt. Some of these people don't want to just give up the fights in the courts. These people want to give up the fight in life. Because I suppose as many parents out there that have been alienated from their child for an unreasonable excuse, is purely out of spite from a narcissistic parent. For those people that have been alienated from their loving kids, there's part of you missing. You have that gap. And you fight in these so-called courts that are supposed to make this the best interest of the child, when it's really just a bit of a money spin. As in my past videos have said, how they take a lot of time, it's a lot of money, and a lot of times the lawyers and the ICLs don't do their job properly because they're overwhelmed in cases. So they don't do their research on every particular case. And with parent alienation, they class that as a civil matter. So I understand when people say over such a long period of time and so much money that they've forked out to be able to see their child, for they have the right to be in their child's life when they've done nothing wrong to deserve being isolated from that little boy or girl. Then I understand them wanting to give up. I've known of other ones that have wanted to give up on the aspect that they don't want to be in the world anymore. I've known a few that have succeeded. And it's so sad. It's so sad. The narcissistic people have a way of destroying people while they sit back and let their life go by. But as I've said in past videos, you have to try to take things as a challenge. And I know the fight to have to fight for a child and then still lose at the end of that battle, and you've done nothing wrong to warrant the decision that's been made. It's just a broken court system that's failing the children, which is why I've started the channel, is to help raise awareness to the time that you lose and the time that's wasted in the public system, and why making smart decisions right from word go, as in the way of having a relationship and not having a child first with somebody you hardly know or somebody you don't know. Because once you have a child, that you're connected to that person whether you like it or not for the rest of the time you have your child. And if you've been isolated from your child because of, like I said, narcissistic reasons, which is why the channel's up and running, you feel broken, you feel like they win. It feels like they win and you want to give up. But please don't give up. Never give up. You don't have to keep fighting in the courts and using your money if you feel the time's come to step back. Step back. Particularly if you've been doing it for a while. And I've known a couple of fathers that have done that, lost a lot of money, and has an effect on their health as well as their mental health. It's time you have to take a step back. Okay, this is how it's going to be. You have to accept the fact that this is the way it is right now. But don't think this is how it's going to be forever. Because there will be a day the children will get older and they'll start asking questions and they'll want answers. And when that time comes, they're going to need you there. right in mind, right in health, strong. Because if you give up the fight now and decide to leave the world, then when the time comes for your child to ask questions and want answers, they'll still only get the one-sided story because you won't be here to tell you your side and how much you fought for your child and how much you tried to be in the life of your child. And unfortunately, a broken system denied you of that. But they're going to want to hear that from your mouth. So do whatever you need to do to vent your hurt, cry if you must. I used to scream into a pillow. I used to dance a lot. Dancing was the best relief of stress. You just can get out there and just let it go. And get it out of your system for a while until the next roller coaster ride comes along. Be smart though, don't do things that could get you into trouble. Don't lash out in anger or hostility, because you do that, then the narcissist wins, don't they? You prove a point that, oh, that's the person that they are, I told you so. And don't want to give them that satisfaction, because you're not that person that they've betrayed you to be. So look after yourself. Look after yourself and focus on the future. Be happy. Don't let them rob you of your happiness because you've been denied being in your children's life. Try to find something else to do to make yourself busy. Some people go fishing, golf. Keep your mind active. Don't sit and dwell, because that will eat you and put you into a hole you don't want to come back out of. Your kids will need you when they're older. Some kids don't wake up until their early 20s. Some kids don't wake up till they're in their late 30s. But they do wake up eventually. Eventually they start asking questions and wanting to know both sides of the story. Because if your children are old enough to remember who you are and the situation at home, they remember all who's the instigator and who wasn't. Kids are pretty smart. You've got to give them credit. And if you're a really nice person, be it a mama or a papa, or, granddad, grandma, and they've betrayed you to be a horrible person and you know you're not, kids will remember. So just look after yourself. Just look after yourself, because, like I said, they're going to need you strong in the head, strong in health, and willing to answer their questions so they don't have to put up with a one-sided story any longer. Don't give up. Just rest for now. Take a break. There'll be a day they'll come knocking. They'll go looking. It'll happen. They might be part of your narcissistic partner, but they're also part of you. They have you in them as well. Anyway, just wanted to do a short one today because I've heard too many alienated parents out there wanting to give up the fight, but also want to give up in life, and that's not fair. It's not fair that that you feel that way, because I know the hurt and the pain that all this roller coaster ride causes. And I'm sorry that you haven't got a support person or somebody that you can talk to, because talking to somebody is very important when you're feeling like that. There's healthcare lines out there. I'll put a link in in this video. If you need to talk to somebody, just talk to somebody. But try not to think of the now. Think of the future, because the now is just a page in a book of the story called life. And the pages will turn for a while, but eventually will come to a page where you'll be back there again. Don't lose faith. It'll happen. It's just a matter of when. Anyway, I'm going to leave it there today. Stay positive. Look after yourself. Care for yourself. You're important. You matter. You care. We care. People on here, we're all in the same boat together. People that are on my page are all victims of or going through the same situation. So you're not alone. Just remember that you're not alone. Anyway, guys, if you haven't already liked and subscribed, I welcome you to do so. And I'll catch you on my next one. See you guys. Bye.